Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the One Today podcast. I'm your host, Jason Herder. Scarlet Violet has some interesting developments. As first of all, the next big update has already been announced. This one is slated to release in late April, and it's very going to be fixing the current issue regarding Walking Wake and Iron Leaves, where those that tried to catch it that didn't update the version 1.2 caught an egg instead.
That's so weird.
It's such a weird bug.
Uh,
And the concept of what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, like, that's so random that it's funny.
Yeah, like it's like the bad egg situation from Gen 3 all over again.
Oh yeah. uh,
Although, but yeah, that's like the big bug that's gonna be patched out. I remember also seeing a tweet from Joe Merrick saying that the Pokemon Company is also aware of the save data bug that's in this version as well, and they're looking into it as well.
yeah, that sounds scary.
Yeah. But anyway, to further compensate for the egg glitch, there will be a repeat run for Walking Wake and Iron Leaves around the time that the update will come out.
Noise.
So that those that tried to catch it at first but got an egg instead will get a second chance at catching them. Plus, this is just a great time in general, even if it was completely unintentional, because now those that missed out on this first event can have a second chance of getting them then.
Yup.
Like,
I'm still locked out of it since I don't have NSO.
I mean, I only did one Walking Wake raid, and I somehow freaking won that one.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, like I was kind of freaking out on Discord and in the group chat. Because like I think we had like 2 Meowscarada and an Iolape and something else. I forget what was the last Pokemon. And like the timer was completely empty, but the battle was still going. So like clearly the timer didn't actually run out. And like we won by like a sheer sliver. I don't know how the hell we pulled it off. It was my first Walking Wake raid, and I was fully expecting to completely lose this raid horribly, much like how I tried to take on Iron Leaves. Because
this is why Walking Wake is better.
Because like Iron Leaves, by comparison, is brutal for a 5-star raid. Like I went in with,
I wouldn't know.
Like I went in with my Skeledirge, which was around like level 66 or so. First of all, the level 75. That's problem number 1. Problem number 2, Iron Leaves gets a huge setup on the first turn. And number 3, it sets up Sunny Day, which will activate photosynthesis, and comes with Swords Dance.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds brutal.
No wait, photosynthesis is the Ancient Mons, Quark Drive. That's what I'm thinking about.
Oh.
I got the abilities mixed up.
That's fine.
Yeah. No, Iron Leaves sets up electric terrain. It's Walking Wake that sets up Sunny Day. Because
yeah.
Yeah, because like it can come with Flamethrower, and of course it has Hydro Steam.
Yeah, and then Hydro Steam gets boosted in the sun, of course.
Like Hydro Steam is such a busted move.
It is.
Like it's already a better Paradox to begin with, but like it's the fact that it has a better signature move is just icing on the cake. Like
I'm in shambles here.
Like I didn't even have a proper Pokemon built for Walking Wake. I just went in with my playthrough Meowscarada, and somehow we won.
Well, Meowscarada is a grass type, so yeah.
Yeah. Although the only thing that gives me a little bit of pause is Flamethrower, but it doesn't get stabbed.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So like I was just scrambling in Scarlet to see if I could find anything to counter Iron Leaves, because I want to get both Walking Wake and Iron Leaves in both versions, but I don't think I had the time to do that. And
yeah.
And so I was looking online to see what was the best way to tackle Iron Leaves, and I saw this one comment on Reddit saying they were able to solo Iron Leaves with a Corviknight with max HP and attack. with Power Trip, Iron Defense, Hone Claws, and Roost holding the leftovers. Uh, Mirror Herb,
Oh,
Mirror Herb could also work too, because then you can copy the setup from Iron Leaves, which are
right, right.
what you get off Power Trips faster. So like I got the moves, I got the nature. I think it has to be impish or something. I don't remember. I also saw Honchkrow as a good option as well. Impish Honchkrow with I think Haynes. In fact, let me go check Twitter because I don't remember off the top of my head. And I wish I did. But I could just search my history. That's something I should have done. Um, but yeah, so I was in the midst of building a Corver Knight to take on Iron Leaves, and like I have all the moves, and I was in the midst of getting all the EV set, but I don't think I the biggest issue is just getting it all the way to level 100. But like it's because I don't have enough EXP candy to get all the way to level 100. Like I was in the middle of grinding for the Dex when I was like, I better put that aside and get these raids done before they end, even though they're coming back in April. But
Yeah.
I finished the Dex and Scarlet the other day. Like
Well then.
I was so close to finishing the Scarlet. So I'm like, I better just see it all the way through. I have a couple more evolutions to get in Violet. But like I gotta grind out so many raids to get a bunch more rare candy, because although I could just do either a normal encounter power or EXP power, meal power to help with grinding further. And like grinding against Shanty would actually be really good for getting more HP EVs from my Corviknight.
Oh yeah, true.
And it's also one of the power items as well. Like I pretty much had to. I think I don't recall having to do this much of do this much building for a raid event. Like Sword and Shield's raid events were they were too easy.
Yeah.
They were too easy by comparison. So they're making you earn it here, but at what cost? At least they tell you in advance.
That's true.
And speaking of, as the next 7-star raid event was also announced, it's going to be a Flying Terror type Decidueye. Just to clarify, it's the Alolan form, not the Hisuian form. And it will be starting next weekend from March 17th to the 19th, and the second run will be from March 24th to the 26th. So that's neat.
Neat.
The burb is coming back.
The burb. The burb is here.
Like, I had a dumbass moment when that was announced.
What?
Because, like, I was like, maybe I should finally shiny hunt Rowlet, because I haven't done it by this point. And then, like, an hour or two later, I remembered and forgotten that I had gotten shiny Rowlet from a raid in Sword and Shield.
Oh, yeah, I did see that in the server.
So, like, technically, I already have one, so, but, like,
Uh,
go me.
there you go, flexing again.
I'm glad it's the level 1 starter that's gonna be in the next raid event. I mean, granted, Decidueye was already in the game's code.
Yeah.
Even before the 1.2 update had that giant data mine. But, like, I do wonder, yeah, after Decidueye, I hope we get to see yet another starter next. Because I think the last one we have yet to see is this is the first of the Hisui starters. Typhlosion or Samurai has yet to be featured.
Yep. We haven't seen them.
But I don't think they're gonna go back to a Hisui starter for the next one. I think it's gonna be either a Galar starter or a Kalos starter, because all we have right now is Greninja for Kalos.
Yeah, it could be. It could be another Kalos starter.
I'm willing to bet on Delphox next.
Yeah, it could be.
Also, this will be the perfect time for you to finally get Fennekin.
Yeah. I should, if that happens, I'm getting NSO, I guess.
Yeah, because like until Pokemon Home Support comes, that's the only way
Yeah.
that we can get Fennekin. What if Delphox?
It's so frustrating. Because they're like, oh, Pokemon Home compatibility is coming in early 2023, and I'm like, when?
Yeah,
When?
like a set date would definitely be very nice.
Yeah.
I just hope this isn't a trend for future games
I
because us getting the game's getting the home support like 4 months, 4 to 5 months after the games come out is
Yeah, that's just whack. I just want my Firefox.
it's a little ridiculous.
Ugh.
It definitely would be nice if they could like speed that up a little bit, but what do I know? But anyway, moving past that, as some even more new characters for the Gen 9 anime were revealed today. All these people are from the group Rising Volt Tacklers. Great name, love it. And all of them work on Professor Freed's airship. So we got Oreo and Metagross, Murdoch and Rockruff, Molly and Chansey, and Landau with no Pokemon. And like I saw you and Lori discussing which Pokemon Landau could have on Discord earlier today.
Yeah. I don't know why the first thing that came to my mind on seeing what's his name?
Landau?
The one, yeah, was Herdier.
I,
But Drampa is like much more visible.
yeah, yeah, you started with Herdier, but then Lori pointed out that he could have Drampa, and I think either would be a good fit for him based on design alone.
Yeah, I think Drampa more just
Yeah,
because of the design.
yeah, maybe. Although he clearly has a fishing rod, so who knows if that will add up to anything.
Oh, okay. But yeah,
But
these characters do look good.
yeah, I think my favorite would probably Oreo. Like she looks awesome.
Um, she's the one with the metagross, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she's hot.
Yeah, you and Lori were sipping hard for her.
Have you seen her?
I'm looking at her right now. I'm on therapy. Like she does look awesome.
Yes.
Also, Murdoch having a Rockruff is funny as hell to me for some reason.
Why?
Like he looks so big and buff, and he has this tiny little pup for his Pokemon.
He's a softie. Confirmed.
I'm not complaining.
No, but like Rockruff fits him.
I love Rockruff. I'm glad that a support character is gonna have Rockruff.
Yeah.
I
And I think Rockruff was one of the Pokemon that was on the poster, right?
I think so.
And I think Metagross is there too.
Yes.
Okay, it's all making sense now.
But I mean, all these Pokemon are either in Scarlet Violet or up and coming. With Oreo's Metagross, Metagross is coming in part 2 of the DLC.
We'll see.
I do wonder what Pokemon like I said, I do wonder what Pokemon Landau's gonna get. Either Herdier or Drampa are good options. But if he does look like a fisherman, so I think him getting a water type is also pretty likely.
Yeah, I mean they could definitely have more than one Pokemon.
True. But like as their partner
Yeah.
is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
But we don't know how big of a role these characters are gonna have. Like, are they
I
just
I I think they're all well, they're part of his crew, right? So
yeah, they
I
are part
think they're supporting characters.
yeah, with Freed having a bigger role.
Yeah.
Like there was this one comment that Rick said on Discord when this news first broke was he said because there was a screenshot of Freed's airship that came out as well, and because Maury sent the screenshot, and Rick's first comment was on Discord, this looks like something straight out of Xenoblade, and I can't unsee that.
It does. It absolutely does.
Oh my god,
That's amazing.
it's so funny, but it's so true.
Yeah.
Now, granted, neither of us have played Xenoblade, so we don't know how accurate that actually is.
I haven't played it, but I've seen gameplay of it, and it is pretty accurate
Yeah,
to be honest.
I've seen it, and it does look like it
Yeah.
at first glance.
Yeah. I hope alongside these original characters we get some characters from Paldea too. Because I really want to see all these these rivals from Scarlet and Violet,
Yeah, that would
es-
be dope.
especially Arvin, please,
Yes. I absolutely want to see
and
more.
also the two professors because duh.
I think that they have a better shot of getting the show. Like every generation
Yeah,
in the anime has shown the main professor, and Scarlet Violet's anime is going to be no exception.
yeah, hopefully. Otherwise, it's just Paldea erasure, I guess.
Which is almost not a repeat of Jan in that regard.
I mean, so far it's looking like that, but we know so little about it, so
Yeah, we know
it's
very,
not
very
it's
little.
not really fair. It's not really fair to judge right now.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. But like we're only about a month away, which is crazy.
Shit,
Do we have an exact air date for when the first episode's going to air?
wasn't it like the 14th or something?
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. It is the 14th. It is the 14th.
Yeah.
I
Oh
forgot.
my god, we're just like a little over a month before Ash leaves.
We're 2 weeks away.
Oh, is it 2 weeks? Oh, that makes it
Yeah,
worse.
yeah. The 24th.
No.
The 24th is 2 weeks away.
Oh shit.
We have 2 episodes
Shit.
left.
Shit. Uh,
Oh god, I'm not ready for the
my
ending.
my childhood.
Oh no, I'm dreading.
My childhood is leaving.
Let's get to today's MPM episode then, because wow, this was good. I think this was easily the best showcase for Team Rocket in this current generation of the anime. Like, Jan didn't have the service, and they got a nice redemption episode here. It was so good.
Yeah, like Jan did Team Rocket horribly, honestly.
Yeah, there's no way to sugarcoat that.
Yeah, no.
Well,
And like this episode was nothing less than a masterpiece.
it was one of, if not their best episode.
Yeah.
Like they had this
Like,
actual. Like,
oh, you go ahead.
you were about to start talking. You could go first.
All right. Like the plot isn't anything crazy, but to see to see every one of their old Pokemon and not the freaking gotcha machine was so satisfying.
Hallelujah!
Yes. We should have destroyed the gotcha machine a long time ago. It
Seriously.
it should have crashed and burned.
Yeah. And I
But yeah,
like.
like the best part about this episode was honestly Mime Jr.
Yeah.
Like it was so cute.
Mime Jr. was adorable in this episode. Like,
It was basically the star of the show.
it really was. Like, Mime Jr. helped Team Rocket set up for this giant plan. And it's what I really appreciate is that all of Jesse and James' older Pokemon actually had some kind of role in the episode instead of just being there for
Yeah.
nostalgia bait.
Like they all contributed to the plan and I really like that.
Yes, exactly. And I love that.
And we even got a flashback scene of all the Pokemon that they released.
Yeah, we got mention of Arbok, Weezing, Victory Bell, Lickitung, Chimecho, yeah, Dustox, and
Yep.
Kakia.
I miss them.
Same.
But I'm glad that they referenced them.
I'm
That
glad they at
was
least got a reference. Like, I was not expecting them to get an on-screen appearance, so I'll definitely take this instead.
yeah, same.
It's better
It
than
was
nothing.
great. Yeah.
Like, this was like one of the most competent plans that we've seen in a long time.
Yeah, like from the episode you could actually tell that the plan was working.
Yeah, it looked like it was
Yeah.
actually gonna succeed.
Uh,
Like, it was like
and they nearly were going to, honestly.
and like it kind of gets you on the edge of your seat as a result. It's like, oh my god, are they actually going to succeed for once?
I mean, I didn't think that they would. I was
Yeah,
just on
no,
the edge of my seat because honestly, this episode was really funny.
it was hilarious.
Yeah. especially when Ludicolo came out and
Rudy
they
Cole
started
coming.
doing the dance.
Rudy
They
Cole coming
started
back
doing
with
the dog dance.
Rudy Cole coming back was such a pleasant surprise.
I know. I was so surprised. It was so good.
And like when they started
What
dancing, and
what absolutely killed me during that scene was that um even Team Rocket, even some of the Team Rocket mons were dancing like
and like
Mega and Among Us.
yeah, like freaking Kroger was getting on the dance as well. And like, fine, I'll join in on this too. And like, yeah, Mega was getting on the dance, and Amogus was breaking it down,
Oh
complete with a
yeah.
head spin. Like
And like
what?
Lori said, like the one time that Among Us showed personality, then in all of Black and White.
Yeah, she was so right about that though.
uh, Amazing.
Like that was by far the best appearance that we've seen from Among Us ever. Also, Ash brought back Halucha and Infernape, and that scene where he was battling Mega and Cardivine was really good.
Yeah. I laughed when Latios is giving him the message to come over, and
Yeah,
then you just see the shot of like Infernape just hitting Carnivine and
they're just sitting.
Halucha hitting.
They were just going non-stop, throwing
They're just
punches
going
while sitting
nuts.
on each other's heads. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my
Uh,
god, that was
I'm glad Best Monkey returned though.
yeah. Still have the stupid
Oh.
animation of Flare Blitz though.
Okay, it wasn't that bad compared to like the first time we saw it, but
Yeah,
still,
it was not as bad, but like
like
I
why?
still
I
wouldn't.
don't get why. I don't get why only Infernape has this in Journeys. Like Leon's Charizard did not have this issue.
Nope. I guess it's just that the Flame Wheel was so iconic, and they wanted
No,
to
but like
preserve it.
no, it's not iconic. The Flare Blitz
It
from
is.
Diamond and Pearl is more iconic.
Yeah.
And what's worse is that during the Paul episode return, during the Paul return episode, like they showed a flashback of Electivire and Infernape at the Sinnoh League, and the flashback had Infernape with the actual animation for Flare Blitz. I don't get it.
I don't get it either, and they kept that here for NPM. It's such a little thing in the long
it,
run.
it it is a little thing, but it just bothers
It,
me
it,
so
it
much.
it's a bit of a head scratcher.
Yeah.
It's a little bit better
Uh,
in NPM though, but only a smudge. But
Only a
like,
smudge.
but I don't think it's enough for me to really be complaining about. Because at the end of the day, it was only there for like a few seconds.
Oh no, I'll complain about it, but just not for too long.
Yeah, but like what and you kind of teased a little bit. Latias had a little bit more involvement this time around compared to episodes of the past, as this also set up as a transition for next week's episode.
Yep.
This one looks.
Next week's episode looks so intense.
It does look pretty intense. I think were you getting Heroes vibes from that preview as well?
Yes, absolutely.
Like the Pokemon Hunter looks like an absolute menace, and the stakes look like to be super freaking high. I just oh my god,
Could you imagine? Could you imagine if Bianca returned all of a sudden?
that would be so random.
I know.
It would be amazing, but random at the same time. It wouldn't make much sense from a plot perspective.
No, it wouldn't. But like, yeah, I don't expect that.
Yeah, neither do I. Like, it's such a random thought.
Yeah,
Like,
but yeah.
I just wonder what the outcome of the episode's gonna be. Like, that's what I'm most curious
Well,
about.
well, um, if I had to, okay, I'm gonna guess what's gonna happen, and then state what I want to happen, which is like completely different. So what I think is going to happen is that Latias is probably gonna stay with Latios.
Yeah.
And what I want to happen is Ash catching Latias.
That would like I can see why people would feel like this is building up to that, but I feel like now that we have the preview, my mind's shifting a little bit and thinking, okay, they were having Latias follow Ash so that she can see if he would be the right one to help her rescue Latios.
Yeah,
I think that
that's that's kind of the way I see it now.
yeah, that's the way I see it as well. I don't think this is gonna result in a capture for either of them. Like, I'll be more surprised of
this
that.
is like disappointing, kind of, because I did really want Ash to catch her.
Like, I can see why, but like, it's technically possible that it could still happen, but I
It
wouldn't.
could still happen. Like there is no confirmed evidence that is not or going to happen.
Yeah, there's no confirmation or denial, but and
Exactly.
it's best to not get your hopes up about it.
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't getting my hopes. I just wanted.
Yeah, it would be cool, but it I don't think it should be a deal breaker because the episode itself looks
No, it's
so
not a deal
good.
breaker. It's not a deal breaker.
The
But it would
episode's
be like a really great way to to have
it would be a great way to round things
Ashley.
out.
Yeah, yeah.
Like having Ash's final capture be on legendary.
Plus Latias is like my favorite legendary, so I'm clearly biased over here.
Okay, that's fair though.
Yeah, like even in Heroes I wanted it to happen,
Oh my god.
but understandably it didn't. And I was okay with it back then. But now here it's like, okay, now you're just breaking my heart.
But like, I think one of the cooler bits about this episode, about today's episode, was when Ash just wept AG style to catch a falling slack off, and Latia just catches him midair, and we were all like, "Oh god, they're not gonna catch onto it." And like Missy and Brock weren't catching onto it, but then when Ash was brought back down to the ground, he was like, "It was you, Latias, wasn't it?" And I was like, "Oh, thank God."
I wonder if that hints that Ash knew that Latias was following him like this entire time. Or at
Possible.
least or at least or at least not knew it like the entire time, but like slowly became aware of her the more episodes went by.
Well, I think it really clicked for him when Latias sent him that message that Pikachu was in danger.
Yeah.
Like he noticed that the two were. I think he noticed that the two were connected, and he was like, "Oh, it's Latias that's doing all this for me."
Yep. I thought at first he wouldn't question it.
Yeah, he wouldn't,
Yeah. But yeah.
but then he actually did, and to be honest, I was pleasantly surprised about that because usually he usually don't see him question stuff like that. He's like,
Well,
well,
he knew that it was
he
Latias, so
knew this
yeah.
time, but there was no
Yeah.
excuse for him to not.
Exactly, yeah.
But the one head scratcher of the actual head scratcher of the episode was the supposed breakup with Team Rocket at the end.
Yeah, that was just unnecessary bait in my opinion.
Yeah,
But
that is
but
absolutely
but
bait.
like yeah, I don't see this being the end for Team Rocket. Like I don't see this being the last appearance of Team Rocket,
Yeah,
because if it were, I would
it
be
would be a
really
really
I would
bad
be
write
really
off.
livid. Yeah.
It would,
And like it if it was the ending, it would be a terrible one because
because like
first of all,
the
it happened so abruptly. You wouldn't expect this because it happened like at the last what 1 minute of the episode, and they're just like, "Oh, okay, this is the end. Bye."
yeah, exactly. Like I remember you saying earlier this afternoon, saying, "Oh God, I found out something about today's episode, and I'm not a fan of." Was this it?
Yep, that
Gotcha.
was it. I saw screenshots of that the moment I opened the Twitter app.
Oof.
Yeah, it was like the first thing I saw. Not even joking.
This is why I avoid Twitter whenever a new anime episode comes out because there's bound to be spoilers.
I mean, for MPM, I didn't really care about spoilers, but like, yeah.
I was scrolling down my Explorer tab on the Twitter app, and I saw I was getting down to the tweets under the Pokemon topic that I follow, and I saw some screenshots of today's episode. I'm like, shit, this is spoilers, and I immediately scrolled away. And it was the frames of the close-ups of Team Rocket during their breakup scene. But like, I didn't know.
Oh, and you didn't pick up on anything?
No, I was like, oh, are they? Because like in my mind, I was like, oh, is this for their motto? Because
Oh,
because like
okay.
the closest went so hard.
Yeah, I saw the tweet was by I think Anypoke fandom,
Oh, okay.
and the caption said something, I wasn't ready for this or something like that. So I was like, oh shit, don't tell me that they ended it like that.
Yeah, I didn't bother reading the caption because I knew there was gonna be spoilers with the caption. But like, I should just avoid Twitter altogether whenever a new episode comes out until the subs come out.
I was barely even on Twitter today. Like the only time that I opened Twitter was on my lunch break today. And that was it.
Oh,
I was not active on the dumb bird app today.
yeah. Usually when I'm not using it, I just keep it open in the background. But before I go back home, I just leave it on my messages tab so that it's not on the timeline.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because that way I don't run the risk of the app refreshing. Well, I do run the risk of the app refreshing. What am I saying?
You, I think you mean like you just avoid spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But like the 24th is definitely gonna be a day where I want to avoid spoilers at all costs.
that's the last episode, right?
Yep, it is. And I might have to turn off some notifications for some of my moods because some of my moods live watch the episode when they come out. Like
I might watch it live. I maybe
I don't.
depends.
Well, it starts at like 5 a.m. here, so I'm like, is it gonna be worth getting up at that early in the morning just to
I've
watch?
done it in the past. I've
Yeah,
done it in
you've
the
done it.
past.
I haven't, and I never want to because I don't want to screw my sleep schedule.
Yeah, I did it for like I'm pretty sure I did it for like the first time Dawn returned. Um I think I did it for the Iris episode the first time she returned.
Okay.
I can't remember what else. Yeah, those are just some that I can remember right now.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I think I remember you talking about that actually. Now I think about it.
Oh, definitely the first time the Alola gang returned.
Oh yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
like
can't remember anymore right now.
yeah, because I think the only times where I watched some anime episodes raw without the subs were well the Global Tangle episode is just drilled in my mind. Um, and I think I don't remember any others actually because
Okay,
I stopped.
I
Wait, what were you about to
yeah,
say?
go ahead. Oh my god. Go ahead.
Okay, because like I think I stopped watching the episodes raw around that time actually, and just waited until the subs came out.
Ah, okay. I didn't watch this episode live. Um I watched the I watched the Paul Return episode raw like a few hours after it came out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cuz I was so excited for
Yeah,
for Paul that I couldn't wait until subs. So I was like, ah, screw it, I'll watch it right now cuz
yeah,
I'm excited.
yeah, we were kind of hyping that episode up pretty hard.
to be fair, it did deliver.
It did. It did.
Yeah.
And I like how when we were in the middle of recording, the subs came out, and you immediately interrupted all of us to say that the subs were out.
Yeah, because like that was like one of the cases where we were patiently waiting for the subs to come out, and it was taking so long.
I know. And then the subs came out while we were in the middle of recording.
Yeah.
Just the way that you were yelling subs are out is just it's drilled in my head.
Another case of just me being overly excited.
I think we're all guilty of that at one point or another.
Actually, I think all of us were pretty excited for that episode.
Yeah, we were. Because like you had your profile pic as Paul all the way until his return happened.
And I have my profile picture as Paul again.
My hell, we've come full circle.
Yep.
Are we even close to that episode in DP yet?
No, this is from episode 100.
Oh.
This is the episode where Turtwig evolves.
Oh, right. I forgot. We've been so slow about DP.
It's so funny.
I know we pointed this out like last week or the week before. I think it was last week, and it's so funny to me still.
Yeah, because Lori fixed her sleep schedule now.
Which I'm glad about.
And I work, so it's like whenever I get off work, it's like already like bedtime for Lori.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah.
So
this is why we hate time zones.
Yeah. But it's only gonna be, like I said, a triple win for Lori once America goes into daylight saving time this weekend.
Yep.
Jelly. But anyway. Also, I gotta call out that one frame of James going absolutely buff during the model for
Oh
no
my God.
reason.
Yes, JoJo James.
Oh my God. It was so out of left field, but it was so funny.
It gave me the same vibes of that one episode in Journeys where Ash and Go turned buff too.
Oh, for the Magikarp jump episode?
Yes. Yes.
I don't think I've seen that one actually, now I think about it.
You haven't seen it?
I don't think so.
Oh my, how? It's hysterical. How have you not seen it?
I heard great things about it. It looked really good.
It was so absurdly funny. Like its comedy is absolutely ridiculous.
Like,
in a good way. In a good way.
And like they had all this like based off of one of the simplest Pokemon mobile games. And they made it honestly one of the best stand episodes out of it.
It's like one of the best ways to describe that episode is basically an episode on crack. Like that's what it is. It's like a fever dream.
Well, that checks out.
Yes. It's glorious.
I imagine.
You should watch it.
I really should. It's on Netflix.
Plus, I'm pretty sure that episode also has Ash suddenly speaking English, right? When he's like, "No problem."
That was in the same episode?
Yes.
No way.
Yes. Understand?
That's on the same episode?
Yes.
Oh my God. I never put
two. It's what I'm saying. You should watch it.
How? How does
just watch it?
Just like when you mentioned, I was like, oh, you're probably just talking about the freaking rap battle that Ash and Go had. But no.
I don't
Because
think the rap battle was in that episode, was it?
no, it
No.
wasn't.
Was it?
That was a separate episode. Like the
That was a
Pokemon
different
Company
one.
tweeted the dub with the rap battle last night.
God. God. I when I clicked that video, I swear to God, like I cringed instantly. And I could not stop cringing the more I watched the video. I don't think I've ever cringed this much in my life.
Like I don't think
Like it was so bad.
I don't think I even got like 5 seconds through before I turned it off. And I'm like, what the fuck did I just
I
watch?
I was just like in awe of what I was just hearing because it was just that bad.
Oh
Like
man,
how did the dub I never watched the Japanese version, so I don't know what it sounded like. But like, oh my god, this was just atrocious.
like and some people replied to that tweet with the Japanese version, and like it sounded better.
Oh, oh, it did. Okay, I did not see that.
I mean,
I
granted,
probably need to watch that.
it wasn't a high bar to clear,
No, but like,
but
oh my
even
god,
so,
the dub just made it so much worse.
it did.
Like it
But
was just cringe on top of cringe on top of more cringe.
like I would describe it as one of those moments where it was so bad it was good.
No, it was not good. It was so bad
I was
that it was bad.
like I was over here freaking laughing my ass off when I turned it on. I'm like,
No,
I was laughing and
I would
cringing.
describe I would use the expression that it was so bad that it was good for the DP rap. Not for this pile of garbage. That's what it was. Holy shit, I need to calm down.
You got salty right there. Wow.
Because it was so bad.
And then the only caption that they had was, "Who won?" With the
No
thank you.
one. No one won. No one. They're both at zero. They
Like,
both take L's. Large L's.
the replies have been so funny.
What were their replies? I did not look at them.
Like one comment that replied with the Japanese version said the sub one, and then someone replied with fan art meme saying, "Wait until you finish talking, then spray him with fire."
There was no fire in that video. There was nothing fire about it.
And another comment said, "Quote: I did for having been able to watch this."
I am never going to get that 1 minute back in my life.
and another reply,
Never.
and another reply was of a gif saying it was time for Thomas to leave. He had seen everything.
Uh there should have been a reply with that one James meme where it's like I was prepared for
I was
trouble,
prepared for
but
trouble.
not for this.
I think someone actually replied with that, but not with a picture of it.
Ah, okay.
I'd have to go through like a large amount of Twitter replies,
Yeah.
but like this is the one time where looking through Twitter is an absolute gold mine.
We can definitely count on Twitter replies to roast the living shit of bad cringy videos. That's the one good thing Twitter is for.
It's so funny though.
I wish I was exaggerating, but no, I do strongly feel about this that it's just that bad.
Oh, I don't doubt you. It's pretty horrendous.
Yeah, yes.
But like even so, I just can't help but laugh about it. Cause like
I wish I laughed because I didn't find any of it funny. I was too busy cringing.
I'm like in a more positive note, I last night last night they put out this remix that the Pokemon Company did with Night Tempo for a mashup of the Japanese and the OS openings. And
Yes, it was glorious.
it was a banger.
It was a banger.
But like, I'm like, they can't get away with these sudden drops, emotional drops at night.
Especially like 2 weeks after Ash's, I mean, right before Ash's departure.
Yeah,
Come
exactly.
on now.
Like, I was talking about this with one of my moods last night, and I was like, they can't keep getting away with one of these emotional bangers late at night.
But yeah, like it was a great remix.
It was so good. Was that Rika singing the English lyrics as well? It's because it
Um,
sounded like her.
it could be, yeah.
I couldn't tell. I mean, granted, I've only watched it once, but like, it definitely was not.
I only watched it once too.
It was definitely not the original singer for when
It
it got.
could be it could be Rika.
It's possible. I would. I wonder if they added that to the description. Actually, I'm gonna check. I gotta mute my phone so that the audio does not come up on the mic. Like it was such a good remix though. Like
Yeah,
it came so far out of that field too.
I know.
Yeah, it's not in the description.
Uh,
Like,
speaking of Rika though, I I am going to miss her as well
yeah,
because she is Ash, obviously.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. It's gonna be one emotional day.
uh, mark your calendars, people. Get get your tissues.
Grab your blankets.
Yep.
Oh boy, I'm not ready.
I don't think any of us are ready.
None of us are.
Nope, nope.
I don't know how I'm gonna handle this. If I could get my ass drawing done by then, that would be great.
Oh yeah, we'll see about that.
It's actually almost done.
Oh,
I just have I just gotta finish coloring him and Pikachu, and then I gotta do shading and then the background, and then it's done.
you should release it on the 24th so that you get more likes.
That is exactly what I'm planning.
Oh, cool.
I've been thinking of like, what if I just wait to release it until the 24th?
Yep.
Like it's such an obvious chase of clout, but like it's the best shot that my art has a chance
Who cares?
of being seen by others.
Exactly.
Because like I wanted to make this back in November to commemorate Ash becoming world champion, but I didn't finish it in time.
I still have one question.
What?
So like is is there two celebrations for Ash now? Because we have World Ash Ketchum Day for September when he won a league.
Yeah, when he became a world champion,
Yeah.
and
But
then and now
is there a
he's.
celebration in November?
I don't know.
Because I think World Ash Ketchum Day is much more fitting for November now.
Yeah, because he became world champion.
He became world champion, exactly.
I don't know.
It'd feel weird if it was still in September for his Alolan victory.
I could have swore I saw some discussion about this on Twitter shortly after that episode came out. Now I think about it,
Yeah, I did discuss about it, but I don't think it led to anything.
I don't remember if I don't think any. I don't think it got anywhere
No, it didn't.
because like I haven't seen anyone bring it up after that.
Yeah, I would much rather it shift to November. It just makes much more sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Or we can just call it Ash defeated Leon Day.
A flashback to how many times we were spamming Ash versus to Ash defeated Leon.
Oh my god, it became such a reoccurring joke.
It did, especially here,
Yes,
especially with you.
because 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 of that one guy who kept spamming it in every reply on Twitter.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he had more faith in Ash defeating Leon than the entire fandom.
Exactly.
And that's why it's so funny.
And look who's laughing
Like
now.
like the tweet could be anything. Like it could just be about,
It could
oh
be
hey,
something nothing Pokemon related.
I like cookies, and the reply would be like, Ash defeated Leon. like, like why?
It's so random, but it's so funny.
So funny. This
Oh,
is the one example of a spammer that I actually like.
yeah. Because it's all for an innocent joke that actually became real.
Exactly. And the funny part is that he at one point got
I
suspended.
know.
They hated him for speaking the truth.
But like, didn't Twitter bring back the profile though?
Yeah. They did bring it back.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know if he's still spamming that though.
I don't know. I haven't checked it.
I think I'm gonna do that soon.
Okay,
If I can remember the goddamn name.
it's true. Because like we were just referring to the name of the profile, but we don't remember the at.
Yeah, I don't remember the account name. Well, I can just type Ash defeated Leon and hopefully his account will show up.
That too,
Defeated
or
Leon.
some of your tweets will come up too.
Yeah, my tweet came out. Raf's tweets came up. Oh, come on. How is he not showing up?
Oh my god.
Okay. Most of my moods are just showing up.
Okay. No, but like actually one of my favorite tweets about that when everyone was just saying Ash defeated Leon was one that you composed.
Me?
Yeah. I think you wrote it in binary or something.
Oh yeah. I did do that. uh,
Like I had to get some kind of translator to know what it was saying, but then when I got the translation, I'm like, you're clever. I even replied with a gif of that.
some people got it even without translating it, like they knew.
I mean, I don't know how to read binary, so I wouldn't know.
I think it was just because everyone was saying Ash defeated Leon,
Everyone was
so
raving about it and just say
exactly.
and just kept repeating those 3 words and every post.
Exactly. Oh, I found it.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Let's go.
Okay, let me check the replies. Well, he's just retweeting stuff.
Oh. Also,
Um,
that account is still active?
yeah.
Wow.
Okay, I saw a reply, but it's not Ash defeated Leon. Okay, most of his tweets are just retweets.
Oh. Well, I mean, the episode has come and gone, so, like, what's the point of repeating that anymore?
So we can be reminded of the glory.
That is true.
Oh my god. One of I came across another of his replies, and it's just basically a hashtag of him saying hashtag no more Team Rocket.
Oh my god.
So
Oh my god.
okay, that's enough of that. Yeah, I haven't seen a reply where he's like Ash defeated Leon.
Damn. We've entered the
Damn,
sad arc.
the goat stopped. It's the beginning of the sad arc, yes.
Wow. Legend.
He was a legend.
What a time that was, am I right?
I know.
It was like one of the few times where it actually felt good to be a part of the Pokemon anime community. Because everyone was just
It was like literally the best day.
because everyone was getting together to celebrate, even those outside of the community, those that didn't even watch the anime frequently anymore. Everyone would gather together to
Yeah.
celebrate his victory.
Yeah, like even news outlets
It
were
became a
tweeting about
global
it.
phenomenon.
Yeah. It reminded me of the time that Ash first won League.
Yeah, true. But like that one, but like him defeating Leon had a lot more impact.
Exactly.
Take me back. I wish I could relive that moment because that was one to remember.
That yeah, like that day was absolutely amazing.
That was a day to celebrate. And like everyone was just celebrating together. It was glorious.
Exactly.
As shit as the Pokemon anime community could be, the times where it does come together for something great, it is magnificent to witness.
I mean, how can they not come together when we got such a monumentous
A monumental
occasion?
moment. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, especially after what 26, 27 years.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it was bound to happen,
Yeah, absolutely.
and it was great
Gotta love it. Is it weird that I'm already nostalgic of that?
because I am too.
Okay, so it's not just me. It's not just me then.
Mm, nope. I still remember. I still remember crying like the moment that um Pikachu saw all of the other Ashmons.
Yeah,
It was so good.
that was a top 10 moment right there. Easily.
100%.
And while I was over here just freaking screaming my head off. Nah, but like the only time where I did cry during that moment was when I was back at it after it was confirmed that Lapras was coming back. Like sometimes I don't realize just how much of an emotional attachment I have to some Pokemon until I start crying.
Makes sense.
And Lapras is definitely one of them.
Yeah.
Because like I still don't know how I don't see and more love for Lapras, even though apparently it's very popular.
It is quite popular, to be honest. Like Lapras even has a Gmax form.
Yeah, like it just has long neck.
Long neck.
It carried the moment Executor's torch.
So true. Is there anything else on the agenda?
No, the NPM episode was the last thing.
Oh, Nate.
At some point, I really should like do a video of me just going over how made my Ash and Pikachu drawing.
Oh, you should. If you recorded the process at least.
I didn't record it, but I could still get a video of because one of the features of Procreate is that it records your entire workflow. So
Oh, okay.
it's like I could probably just grab that, copy it to my computer, slow it down, and add a voiceover.
Yeah, that's definitely doable.
And that'll be a way for me to make art videos, I guess.
Yeah,
Because I don't have to be constantly recording or sitting at my desk.
true.
I could just be like drawing in bed and still technically make a video out of it.
Exactly.
And same goes for some fake monster of mine that I want to redesign at some point. Because like I really want to give them another life.
You really want to what?
Want to redesign some of my fake mons.
Oh, okay, okay.
Did I ever tell you about that?
Um, if you did, I probably forgot.
I talked about this back in December, apparently, when I posted about it on Twitter.
Uh, I don't think I remember that.
Yeah, maybe that's a good inspiration for me to finally go work on that.
Yeah, like what, 3 months later?
Shut up.
Yeah.
Like, this is the problem with me. I put out so many plans that I want to do for videos, and I never work on them.
Welcome to my life.
Like, and I was talking about how overly ambitious I got with my new Snap LP last week, and could just add that to that list as well.
if
And like,
Laura was here, she'd be like, "Kyle, go please stop."
yeah, she absolutely would. No, but like a few days ago, I went and rewatched part of my latest new Snap LP episode to see where I was up to that point, and apparently I made a lot more progress in the game than I thought I did since that episode.
Oh, so you're saying the series could still see a potential continuation?
No, I didn't record any of my additional progress.
Oh, well,
So I
I
think
mean, you could still you could still be like, uh, hey guys, this is where I left off, behind the scenes, and yeah,
I don't know. I don't really have much motivation to continue that LP, honestly.
yeah, that's fair.
Like I just feel like doing a blind playthrough in the style that I was going for just wasn't gonna work. Like
Fair.
I've never done a let's play prior to that point, and I thought New Snap was the best game to do it at the time because of how simple of a game it was. Turns out it's a lot more complex than I was anticipating. And
Yeah,
the game
who knew that a game about taking pictures was more complicated than you than you'd expect?
like, and also the gameplay is like really slow, and I feel like try to chop it down to make it a shorter video would I just didn't know where to crop it.
Gotcha.
I just didn't know where to cut it.
Yeah. Honestly, you could easily do a playthrough for BDSP or something.
Like I feel like a main series game would be a lot easier because there's always something going on in there,
Yeah.
even if it's not a battle.
Yeah.
Plus, it's a game. Plus, it's a game I'd be revisiting, so I'd be much more familiar and be able to get through it a little bit quicker.
If I was a YouTuber, I think I would absolutely do. Well, I am a YouTuber, but anyway, if I did playthroughs, I think I would definitely start with BDSP.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like Burning Tower Shredder would be a pretty good Let's Play series. Although everyone covered it to death when the games came out.
Yeah, but there are like different things you can do.
Yeah, like Nuzlocke and whatnot.
Yeah, if
And the game since then
or
got one.
or even like any kind of challenge, like soloing the game with one mod or something.
Or do what you did in Shield, where you did a solo run with whatever Pokemon you got from Surprise Trade.
Oh yeah, that was really fun actually.
I feel like that would have made a really interesting series now I think about it.
You're right, actually. I don't even know how I thought of it.
Yeah, I don't remember why you did in the first place, but I think it's because I gave you Shield for Christmas, and I think you were just trying to figure out what to do with it. Or
Yeah, I'm just wondering how I came up with that idea, like to receive whatever Pokemon from Surprise Trade and soloing the game with that.
and
I'm so lucky I got an Eevee
yeah,
because I could have gotten anything worse than that.
like a fucking blip bug.
Yeah, or like a Snom or something.
Yeah, so you got pretty lucky with Eevee.
Yeah. And one of the rules I had enforced upon myself was that I could not evolve it.
Yeah,
So yeah, I couldn't make the choice of evolving it to whatever evolution I wanted. But now since that challenge is over, it is now an Espeon.
oh nice.
Yep.
I think I remember you live tweeting that actually.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I remember that.
Um, dang it. I don't think I bookmarked it because I could have gone back
And
and looked at it.
that was like early 2020.
Yeah.
Let me
I don't
see.
even know how I'm gonna find that now.
Do you remember when you finished it?
Nope.
Okay, so I think I'll just filter it to the end of May. Oh god, this when I started searching, it started with clips from your AG rewatch.
Oh my god. Just to be clear, this is the AG rewatch from like 2020.
Yeah, I remember that.
I think I can search with some keywords.
Yeah, I forgot to add the keyword because I just did a general search, and that did not.
Oh, I found it.
Oh, you found it?
Yep.
Yo, let's
Yep.
go.
Ah, okay, okay. Yep, I found the entire thread.
Nice.
Okay, so the rules I had were apparently um I can only use the first mon from a surprise trait in battle. The second rule is I can't use any starters. And the last rule is no healing in battle, but held items were allowed.
Oh, I was literally about to ask that because I remember something along those lines.
Yep.
And like that became a little bit of a problem when you got to the first gym.
Yeah, because I had accidentally went past the level cap,
And Evie started disobeying.
which is a problem because yeah.
And when you're dealing with a trait of Pokemon,
And I
that
had already saved at that point too, which was a huge mistake on my
oh
part.
no.
So yeah, I had to get through that first gym battle with Eevee constantly disobeying.
Like how many tries did that take you?
Definitely more than 10.
Wow.
Though though to be fair, I distinctly remember Raihan's gym battle being so much worse because
Oh, the double
it is a
battle.
double battle. And since the rules stated that I can only use Eevee, I had to resort to using a Magikarp that only knew Splash. And let me see if that's actually in the screenshot. Where is Raihan?
Yeah, because I remember you were telling me about this in DMs as well as you were playing. Oh my god, that was what a trip that was.
Yeah. Oh, yep. I did have a screenshot with Magikarp on the battlefield.
Oh my god. Wow.
Wow. Apparently I took 10 to 15 tries to beat Ryan.
How many?
10 to 15.
Okay, I thought I was hearing 215. I'm like, what?
Oh, no. Apparently I relied a lot on X defense.
Oh, okay.
You know, I'm just gonna send the thread to you.
Just send the whole thread. I wanna read this. I wanna read this again.
Okay. All right. I'll send it here then in game chatter.
Okay. I
Okay, there we go.
I need to see this again. I have not seen this since you
Me
did
too.
this.
I haven't seen this since a while.
Oh, I forgot you named your character Dove.
Same.
Wow. Evie was like, screw you, I'm not attacking. Oh my god. Nessa.
Yep. Oh, this is taking me back. This is nostalgic.
This really is very nostalgic.
Holy shit! That thread is nearly gonna be 3 years old.
Jesus Christ, you finished it in March. Wow.
No, I started in
Oh, you started
March.
it in March. Right.
And when
Wow.
did I finish? The last one was. Oh, I finished it in April.
Oh, okay.
So like a month.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Oh my god, Alistair's gem. I remember that. Oh man, that was a fun one.
Which one?
Alistair's.
Oh yeah,
That was a fun gym.
yeah. I think I think that was always like one of my favorites.
Yeah. Although Melanie's and Gordy's gym was probably the most creative because it made
Oh,
use of
for sure.
because it made use of the HD rumble of the Joy-Con and Pro controllers.
Yeah.
Also, you were not simping for Melanie when you mentioned her in that tweet in this thread. And then there's Raihan. Wow, there was a several day gap between Pierce and Raihan.
Oh, yeah. I think during that gap, I was just so frustrated, and I left at one point.
Oh my god. Just seeing the Eevee and Magikarp up against Flygon and
That
giggling.
image
Magikarp
is pretty funny.
Be like, I guess I'll die. Oh, you did also mention that involved in the Espeon in this thread.
Yep.
I completely forgot about that.
So yes, it is possible to beat the entire game and Leon with an Eevee.
Honestly, looking back at this thread, it's making me miss just how good Sword and Shield's character customization was. Weirdly enough.
I know, we were so blessed. We were so blessed.
We were so spoiled in that game.
And now we have nothing. How did we go from 100 to a 0? This is why school should be banned. Oh man, but this was so fun.
Why is this making me so nostalgic of Sword and Shield all of a sudden?
Well, isn't it like 4 years, almost 4 years since Sword and Shield's been out?
Yeah, this year it's gonna be 4 years since Sword and Shield came
Four
out.
years. Wow.
This year will be 5 years since Let's Go.
Dang. It feels like just yesterday.
I know, it feels like we just did Gen 8 yesterday, but no, we're already in Gen 9.
I know.
What a different time that was.
This is kind of making me want to do another challenge run.
Honestly, same. Man, I wish we both had capture cards because then we could have gotten footage together if we were to do a series together.
Yeah, I don't have a capture card.
Ah, that would have been.
Because I really want to do this challenge again, to be honest.
Oh man, that would be so cool.
Yeah. Could you imagine if could you imagine if I had just gotten a Magikarp?
My condolences in advance if that ever happened.
Though in my rules, it never stated that I couldn't evolve it. But for some reason, I just didn't evolve Eevee. Maybe that was a rule that I came up with later. I don't know.
Maybe. Because I didn't see any mention of that at all in the thread.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. There was a rule that explicitly stated that you can't evolve it.
Oh man, that could have been a great loophole.
I probably just wanted an extra challenge.
Yeah, I feel like if you were to let Eevee evolve, it would have made the game too easy. It kind of defeat
Yeah,
it kind of
because evolutions are pretty good.
yeah, and plus it would kind of defeat the purpose of a solo run because technically you've used 2 Pokemon in that playthrough when you're supposed to be using 1.
Yeah. Plus, if I did get a Magikarp, like I don't think there was a way to win that challenge without evolving it.
Yeah, it would be kind of impossible.
Yeah.
Like I remember years ago, I remember seeing someone doing a solo run with Galarian Ponyta and Shield, and my god,
There were so many videos of Sword and Shield with people just beating the game with one Pokemon.
solo runs are some of the most interesting challenges in my opinion.
They are.
Like you see people do it in so many different games.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I also was doing a Fennekin solo run in X and Y.
Yeah,
You
about
remember?
that. Did you ever finish
Yeah.
that?
Nope. Nope.
Maybe you should go finish that along with your bunch of Arceus replay.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have to write that on your forehead?
Okay. Okay. All right. I see what you're doing. No, but the last time I don't even remember where I was in that Fennekin playthrough. I should probably check.
And maybe even finish it while you're at it.
I'm pretty sure I was close to beating it.
Yeah, you were pretty close to finishing it from what I recall.
Yeah, I'll probably look later.
Okay. And this is making me want to go do a challenge for myself now.
You should.
Because
It's really fun.
I have my own challenge run that I came up with back in 2016, right as the same year that Sun and Moon came out. And like I did it for well, first of all, as a test run in X, and then I was doing like a dual series with Aiden, but we didn't get to finish that, so I finished it on my own. And then I did it again in Alpha Sapphire, and I
Oh
think
yeah, I remember that.
yeah, you remember that one,
Yeah.
and the heartbreak that was Primal Kyogre.
uh,
Uh,
honestly, honestly, you could definitely do this challenge run that I came up with for Scarlet and Violet if you ever want to replay it again.
I mean, Scarlet and Violet are massive games as it is. I'd
That's
rather,
true. You could do it with Sword and Shield then.
yeah, I would rather just do it when I'm actually in the mood to replay it because I have so many games in my backlog that I want to prioritize first.
Yeah, no, of course.
Okay, I found the document for my rule challenge for my challenge. Wow, I cannot talk tonight. Wow, holy shit, I have like 15 rules written down.
What? 15.
Looking back at it, this is just an easy version of the Wonderlock. And like, you know what's ironic?
What?
I keep saying I refuse to do Nuzlocke because I don't want to deal with the heartbreak of having a Pokemon dying. But my challenge has some kind of permadeath, and I've done
uh,
3 of them.
classic you. I'm glad solo runs are not Nuzlocks.
Yeah, like it definitely forces you to be much creative with solo runs, but like I feel it also just be like really hard.
Exactly.
And
Like
me,
there's so many times during that challenge run in Shield where Eevee did faint. So like I would have lost instantly.
yeah, it's like it's just a big nope for me.
I did do a few Nuzlocks though.
Oh yeah.
There was one with that there was one with that platinum game
Oh, Renegade
that
Platinum.
yep, which we never finished. I
Yeah,
remember. Yeah, we never finished. We were pretty close though.
yeah. Didn't you get to like the Pokemon League?
We were, I think we were in Victory Road or somewhere close to the
Oh, okay.
league.
Yeah, why did you decide to do a Nuzlocke of Renegade Platinum? One of the hardest ROM hacks.
Good question. That is a very good question. I wish I could give you a solid answer.
Because
No,
like,
but like Lori helped me so much during that Nuzlocke.
oh my god, like
Uh,
I heard of Renegade Platinum before you did that Nuzlocke, and I didn't want to play it because of how hard it is. Like I'm
oh
sure,
yeah, it's pretty tough.
yeah, me and hard video games do not get along.
I,
Like
I, I still don't know why I decided to do a Nuzlocke of Renegade Black.
those difficulty hacks are not that appealing to me. Like, yeah, the quality of life improvements are nice, but like, I don't want to play Pokemon for a challenge. Like, I want to play Pokemon to have fun. Like
Yeah, that is fair.
I said it in a quote tweet a few days ago, where someone was doing a cloud post asking for gaming hot takes, and my
Oh, not again.
and mine was uh video games do not have to be hard to be fun.
I mean, fair though. Why do also? By the way, why do we have to see? Why do we have to see tweets of asking people for hot takes like every month? I swear I see this all the time.
Yeah, like so many people do this for clout. It's so old at this point. Especially when they're using
And
the same
and
image
yet
over and over and over again.
Exactly, and yet you still quote tweeted it.
I mean, I haven't seen one of those in a long time, so I'm like, well, this will be the one exception. Because usually
I see it. I see it all the time.
yeah, because like I never give any of those posts any attention because I know they're doing it for clout.
It's always the Flynn. It's always the Flynn picture.
Or one of Canoe Reeves.
It
It gets tiring after a while.
is like it's so unoriginal now.
Like if it's like every once in a while, then I'm like, okay, I can forgive it. But like if
Yeah,
everyone's doing it, then that's where I draw the
no,
line.
exactly. It's boring.
It doesn't matter which platform it's on.
Yes, be more original. Also that art that you sent is so cute.
Yeah, it was like the first thing I saw when I opened up Instagram.
Also, that reminds me, like, since you posted that art of the Sinistars, we were watching DP last week, and we reached the episode where Ash got Turtwig, and holy shit, Turtwig is so adorable.
I know. Like
Like
Turtwig had so much personality. It was so
it's
cute.
so cute. Like Ash's Turtwig in early DP, like it was so much fun.
It really was.
Yeah, and then it evolved.
Yep.
Not not saying that the evolution's bad, but that
It just lost
the
so much
show
personality.
that and it just kept losing for no reason. It never had a redemption.
Uh, at least Torterra came back and learned Frenzy Plant in NPM.
So true. That was a win.
Little bits we can take.
Paul Stortare would be proud.
Yep. It absolutely would be.
Yep.
I thought of a really fun idea that we could do for a future episode.
Oh
You know how we did our dream teams a while back?
yeah.
I was thinking of like doing like a monotype version at some point.
Oh, okay. A monotype of 6.
Yeah, monotype of 6.
Cool. Yeah.
Because like I already had a trainer card made for it. Because I did it for another server that I'm in for a group challenge from last year, and I still have it. I'm like, oh, I could just bring this back.
Yeah. That sounds fun.
Plus, it was for another post trend that one of my moods was doing. So I'm like, okay, I'll join in on this. So I just grabbed some of the Pokemon that were from that trainer card and just had that be my team.
Neat.
But I don't want to give it away because it'll be spoilers for that discussion.
I mean, we all know that Primarina is number one on that
Oops,
spot.
spoilers.
Oops. And probably Empoleon.
Stop leaking my team. What are you, some kind of leaker?
I'm a wizard.
Try to guess my third member then. Let's see if you can get half the team.
Okay, that's a bit more tough. Let me think. What other water types do you like?
I shared it here on the server as well. I just realized that.
You did?
Yeah, it was a while ago, like last year.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't be bothered digging through that. This is okay. Yeah, this is tough. Uh, okay. Give me a hint on which generation it's from.
1.
What?
Gen 1.
Gen 1?
Yes.
Okay, well,
That's all the hints I'm gonna
I
give
don't
you.
I don't think I don't think you said that you like Blastoise, so I'm I'm just gonna guess that it's not Blastoise. Because I
Yeah.
remember you saying that you're not a fan of Blastoise,
Yeah, in fact, I don't have I only have 2 starters on the team.
which is Empoleon and Primarina.
I mean, you already guessed them, so what's the point of keeping it a secret?
Exactly.
I wish I could give you more hints, but I feel like it would just give it away.
I mean, it's a pretty good hint.
I mean, Gen 1 has some awesome water types.
Yeah. I am tempted to say the polyline, but that's based on my bias. I'm
Sadly,
not
no.
sure if I'm not sure if you okay. Wow. Disappointing. Oh wait! Oh god, how did I not get this? It's Lapras.
Yeah.
How did I take so long to guess
I
it's
am surprised you
Lapras?
took that long to guess
How did
Lapras.
I
Like, in all honesty, I was expecting you to guess Vaporeon first.
No, because I knew that you like Glaceon way more.
Yeah. Like, I was about to mute to say, what if I feel I want to tell her that it's a Pokemon that I was gushing about earlier this episode, but I feel like that would have been a giveaway for you.
Like I was like going I was like going through the water Pokemons in Gen 1 in my head, and I'm like, what other Gen 1 is there? And I'm like, oh shit, duh, it's Lapras. Like you were just talking about Lapras a few minutes
I
ago.
was just gushing about Lapras earlier this episode. And
Uh,
I feel like if I were gonna have that as a hint, it would give it away for you.
okay.
That's half the team.
I'm pretty sure that I won't be able to guess the rest of it.
Yeah, like,
And I think we'll leave it for another episode.
yeah, either next week or the week after that.
Yep, yep.
Well, actually,
I'm pretty sure you can guess some of mine though.
well, what would your type be?
Fire, fire.
Well, Fennekin's gonna be in there, obviously, and Infernape.
Whoa, a surprise.
Uh,
Actually not Infernape.
what?
I mean, I mean, it's it's technically correct, but no. It's
Damn. Okay.
it's partially correct.
Okay, so Chimchar then.
There you go.
That makes sense then. So I was on the right track.
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta look up all the fire type Pokemon because because if I don't, I'm gonna blank. I think we're probably just gonna guess 3. So I guessed Fennekin and Chimchar, so I have one more. I don't think it's another starter. So I'm gonna say well, this is hard. Don't say it.
That's what she said.
I already said don't.
uh,
Um,
uh,
it's a Torkoal.
honestly, like I don't know what my third fire type is gonna be.
Ah, okay. So I guess there's no point in me trying to guess any further.
No.
Yeah, we should probably like make our own trainer cards so that we can actually have all the team assembled instead of having to write it down somewhere.
Yeah.
But I just like making trainer cards. I feel like that's a cool way of expressing yourself.
Yeah. It is great.
But I feel like I think we should probably do that next week because we're probably gonna want to save the 24th to be just nothing but uh, stuff about Ash
Yep.
because it's just gonna be us just crying about him leaving,
I know.
calling
I'm
it
not ready.
calling it now. You heard it here first, folks.
What?
I said calling it now. You heard it here first, folks.
Yep.
I know I said it already, but I'm not ready for it.
I just said that too.
Deja vu. I've been
Uh,
in this place before. I'm kind of surprised.
okay, it's oh, what?
I'm kind of surprised I didn't make it if I had a nickel joke right there.
Uh,
Although, given how often I milk that,
I know. And you're not even like a huge fan of Phineas and Ferb, and you milk the joke way more than I do.
Like
Like I'm the bigger Phineas and Ferb fan here,
it's a
and
good
you milk that joke way more.
it's a good joke though.
It is a good joke.
Like you can't blame me for that.
No, I can't. It's a really good joke.
And like I can do a pretty decent Doofenshmirtz impression, so like why not? Like I could go an episode or two without reciting it. Even though have even though I have referenced it several times now.
Many times. Did you know did you know that the quote was from the movie?
Yes, I did. I think.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to remember where I first heard it. I think it was. I think it was a YouTuber that was about to make a nickel joke because. Oh, I know. I know. It was the Supreme Arcanines. He was doing. He was shiny hunting the Reggies in Gen 4, and
Oh.
and he got some of the worst luck I've ever seen of any shiny hunt. He went like 40, 50K resets.
Oh my god.
And
That sucks.
and like I think he was talking to his chat, and he was about to make a nickel joke about something that he read in chat, by starting with "If I had a nickel," and then like the very next reset, the shiny Regirock shows up.
No freaking way.
He was like, "Are you serious?" Right after the nickel joke. Oh my god! Damn it!
That's amazing. Holy shit.
It's amazing. I keep going back to that video every now and then because of how perfect the timing of that was.
I need to see that.
I'm
That
g-
sounds amazing.
I'm gonna go find it because he's such a funny creator in general.
I don't think I've ever heard of him.
How have you not heard of the Supreme Arcanines? He's like one of the best PokeTubers.
I don't watch a lot of PokeTubers, to be fair.
Okay, that's fair. He streams a lot, especially like on Twitch,
Ah, okay.
just doing a lot of full on shiny hunts. And,
Gotcha.
and like some of his reactions are absolute gold. Like it's so cool to look back at some of that. Like one of my other favorites that he did was he was doing a dress up hunt for Kecleon. He dressed up as Miss Fizzle from the Magic School Bus to double hunt
Bruh.
Kecleon in Gen 3.
Oh my god.
His first stream he got to like over 2,000 resets, and his next stream, the first encounter of the day, he got the shiny.
No freaking way. That's so good.
And like his reaction was brilliant. Like,
Uh,
oh, here we go. I found the video.
oh, neat. Let's see.
Oh, I gotta go back a bit further. Was it Regivac? I don't remember actually.
Regicock.
Stop it! Stop it! I actually don't remember if it was Regivac or. Oh no, it was. It was.
Okay. What game was he playing in?
He was doing it in Platinum
Oh, okay.
because that was the only Gen 4 game where you can get Regirock, Regice, and Registeel.
Okay.
Yeah, he got it immediately after making that joke. Oh my god. Just, it's such a glorious moment. And if y'all have not seen Supreme Arcanines, I highly recommend checking out his content. He's so good.
All
Alright,
right.
I'll send it. I'll send the clip to now.
Let me let me see this.
Because like I remember because I'm in Platinum. Because like the Regis were not obtainable in Diamond and Pearl. In order to get Regigigas in Diamond and Pearl, you have to transfer the Regis from Gen 3 and up.
Yep, yeah, I do remember that.
But then in Platinum, you can catch them in Platinum if you have the event Regigigas.
Okay. All right. Let me see this video.
Okay. And there's one other detail about the Regis and Platinum that I want to mention real quickly after you finish that.
Okay. Depressed.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's great. Right after the nickel joke.
Oh my
That was
god.
great.
He's so funny. But like the interesting thing about the Regis and Platinum is that you don't specifically need the Regigigas that was distributed in order to access the Regis. Because in Platinum, it's only checking for a Regigigas and a Cherish Ball.
Oh,
So even
I
if
didn't
you
know that.
hack in a Cherish Ball and catch Regigigas with that, that will still count.
Okay, good to know. Interesting.
Yeah, there's your interesting fact of the day.
Interesting.
I think I remember using I remember using I was one of those kids that had an action replay DS back in the day.
You,
Yeah.
you,
I,
you
I was
of
like
all people.
I was like 9 or 10 when that came out, okay?
Okay, fair enough. You.
You bet your sweet baby I did.
Not that video.
I've been wanting to reference that in an episode for so long.
And you did it. You finally did
Like, there just wasn't a good opportunity for me to reference it.
it. Oh my god.
No, but like, I remember when my action replay actually worked. I used it in my old file of Platinum, and I just went with the default codes, which got me like 99 of every Pokeball or so. And
Okay.
I think the Cherish Ball was one of them.
Gotcha.
But then I went to go catch Regigigas, and I caught it in a Safari Ball instead.
All right.
Like, I could have caught it in the Cherish Ball and accessed the event, but no. I had to get it in a freaking Safari Ball.
uh,
I think I still have it, actually. I think I still have that Regigigas in the Safari Ball.
incredible.
It's not in my copy of Platinum because obviously I since erased it so that you and I could do our replay.
Oh, right, yeah.
I think I transferred it up to Gen 5 if memory serves me right. I'll have to check after we finish recording.
Yeah.
But I do recall having it somewhere. Or was it in Diamond? Fuck, I can't remember now.
Well.
You know I'm gonna go check immediately after we finish the episode because if I don't,
Yeah.
it's gonna bomb to me if I don't. Wow, we've been going for almost 2 hours in the raw recording.
Yeah, I think this is a good time to stop.
Yeah, because we've been rambling on for so long. Even long,
Yeah,
even long after we finished our discussion of NPM, we just started rambling about other stuff.
that's just how it goes.
Yeah, that's pretty much how the show rolls over here. But is there anything else that you want to add before we close?
I have one thing to add.
Yeah.
Omelette du fromage.
For context, we were just randomly discussing Dexter's Laboratory before we started recording, but I was recording for like almost 20 minutes. We hadn't started the actual episode, and we just kept discussing Dexter's Laboratory, all because Honey made a Mandark reference. And like we were just discussing Ed and Eddie as well.
Yep.
All because I sent a clip of the quote I recited earlier.
Uh,
And we ended up
by the
starting.
way, boat shows are extremely goaded.
Yeah. And like, and as a result, we started making this episode like 2 hours after we were supposed to originally start.
Because we were just basically stalling.
Yes, we absolutely were. I think that was a new record for us.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Like, I don't think.
Because like Lori would have joined in if we hadn't started so late.
Yeah, she would have been able to be in the episode if we didn't take so long, but it was.
No, we just had to keep rambling about everything irrelevant.
Everything that didn't involve Pokemon. Oh my god. That was so funny though.
It was.
Like I said before we started the episode, we could have made an entire completely separate episode out of that. As like some bonus content.
We could.
That's just typical for us though. We just ramble on and on and on, going on tangents like there's no tomorrow.
It do be like that.
Like I said, that's just how we roll around here.
Yep.
And I do have one last thing that I want to add.
Yeah.
Stanley Fion.
Oh. So true.
It's such an underrated evolution. Y'all should love it more.
So true.
I could gush more, but I feel like this episode has gone long enough as it is. I think we should probably stop.
It has. I also need to go soon anyway.
Yes, same. Also, I need to get something to drink because my throat's getting a little itchy from talking so much.
I have a bottle of water right next to me.
I went this entire episode without having a single drink.
Oh my god. That's not good.
I am a very unhealthy person. I'm gonna go get a snack after we finish the episode.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Which will include something to drink because I really need it. I'm really thirsty.
That's what she said.
Shut up!
To be fair,
I wanted that one. I set myself up for that one.
You walked yourself into that one.
I set myself up for that. I can't deny it. I'll take the L. Oh my god. The one time I'm glad that our podcast does not have a huge audience because someone would have taken an out of context clip of that.
Oh, thank you for giving me that idea.
I just gave someone the idea.
You gave me the idea.
Me and my big mouth.
You should keep your mouth shut.
I really should.
You should. To be fair, though, I probably am gonna forget by Sunday.
Oh my god. Why did I say that shit out
loud? Don't worry, I'll probably forget.
Oh, someone's gonna comment that though. Okay, well, is there anything else you want to add before we close then? For real?
No.
Okay. I'll save my evolution gush for another time. We're gonna wrap things up here then. Oh my god, I need to catch my breath. But anyway, for all that is gonna wrap things up for this week then. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, through it all, we're still a family. We'll into the family. Goodbye! Why do we gotta make this thing so complicated?
Here we go. Episode ranting about time zone.
So they're completely irrelevant, and we still haven't started the episode.
Why is it?
I'm still recording, and we're almost at 15 minutes.
Check non-voice. Check non-voice channel. That was so good.
I'm adding that in post. I'm adding that in post. I'm downloading that.
Why is his voice cutting out?
That is fucking beautiful.
That was perfect.